Okay, for recording posterity, computer glitch. We're gonna join back in again. Jesus Christ. That was scary. I don't know if the other one's okay or not, but we're gonna go back in.
Oh.
Okay, I'm back. Hello.
Also, this is not at all. I would not suggest this, and I, in fact, am not suggesting this as more than a very dramatic option. Because none of us would be okay with this. There is the option of setting the kennel on fire.
Victor specifically said no lighting things on fire unless Victor's officially irretrievably dead.
She said, "Don't light my house on fire. The outhouse where the dogs sleep is not where she sleeps."
Yeah, that
Okay, but
was
even the rose bushes, she was like, maybe.
Well, he was mostly squirmy about the rose bushes because the rose bushes, if done incorrectly, would catch her house on fire.
Exactly.
We also know Victor doesn't really like those dogs, so...
Yeah.
Or the rose
This
bushes,
is-
but whatever. Sorry. Did recording resume, Ren?
yes, it is recording currently.
Yay.
Hell.
I
Okay.
don't know what the fuck happened to my computer. She doesn't feel that hot. So...
She just
It
gave
had
up.
an aneurysm.
Literally, the
Yeah.
craziest shit happened. Aster said something, and then my whole computer locked up and was like, eh. I'm like, oh my god, what the fuck is happening right now? Because it was...
I'm just that powerful.
I don't know what the
That
fuck
happened.
happened.
Computer having a tantrum.
Yeah,
That
I'll-
happened to my laptop one time when a streamer, it was Sneak Snag, screamed really loud and high pitched in a stream, and immediately after my laptop locked up.
God
That's
damn.
crazy.
It inflicted
So
psychic
I-
damage upon your computer.
Literally.
Quite literally.
I love Sig.
So I wonder if Astris, you just made the wrong sound, and Ren's laptop was like, "Nope, it's over."
Yeah, it's
I'm just
Jover,
too
guys.
powerful.
Right in the middle of my Minecraft.
So true.
Slash silly. Alright.
Anyway. Psychologically tormenting Octavian prior to breaking in and entering.
It's very appealing, but the thing is, if the appealingness of the psychological torture does mean we have to choose... I don't know if it's the best option for us getting Victor in there.
I know.
I want
But
it.
it'd be fun.
It'd be so fun, but...
It's just a prank, bro. We just make him fail his will save. And then we stab Victor, which stabs him.
Hey, question. Can mirror transport be a potion?
No.
Okay. My thought if it could was we have a potion set up with one mirror. Danela goes up onto the roof with a second mirror. We go out the second mirror. We go out the second mirror and then use that mirror as a portal. I know it's convoluted, but
So I have to be touching the mirror that we go through. So I would be holding a mirror, and as long as we are
Okay.
within 500 feet of the mirror we want to exit from, then we can, yeah. And she could
does that
cast
mean
that
that you would have to be the
before.
lost through the mirror?
if she goes
Or does
through
that
the
mean
mirror.
that you
yeah.
wouldn't be able to use the mirror to go through?
I don't know. Because it's just a standard action to cast. It is touch, and it lasts an hour per level.
Okay, because we're not planning on doing this break-in till probably at least tomorrow.
Yeah. So that's the whole spell.
Do we want to verify how this works before we... Because
Yeah, we can
do,
experiment.
Like, yeah, we can, like, use the inner mirrors to check if you can actually, like, pass through the...
Yeah.
Yes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because it would be really, really bad if you cannot pass through the
She does.
The mirror.
She would be able to fly to the roof.
Yes.
She could, and through a window if someone leaves that open. So.
Of all of the options to not be able to use the mirror, then Ayla is one of the least worst.
That is probably the best option, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the thing is, Soot technically has a way to get up on the roof too if need be, or if he can't go through the mirror, whatever fuck. He can just use Master's Escape, one of his 4th levels, where he can switch places with matches. So if he puts matches on the roof, he can switch places with matches and become Dog on Roof.
Dog on Roof.
Dog on Roof, now strategic!
Literally
Strategic Dog on Roof!
Literally summons creature onto roof, then Master escapes to switch places with Dog, and then suddenly you guys have Dog on floor, and then Sit on roof.
Sit on roof! Oh my god, Soot gets to join Roof Gang?
I could if you want somebody else with you.
Soot could join Roof Gang for the psychological potential torment.
This is true, because I do
And
have
Danaela doesn't have to carry anyone.
I have haunted Fae aspect, so I can I can just make hauntingly like bad noises.
Oh my god, to emphasize the
yeah.
haunting mist.
I can do like ghost sound, so it allows me to create a volume of sound that rises and recedes, approach, or remain in a fixed place. You choose what kind of ghost sound it creates. So yeah, basically.
Incredible.
It can be virtually any type of sound within the volume limit.
Okay, I have a question, which is Haunting Mist is a level 2 spell. If I can use a higher spell slot for it, does that also change the save DC?
I believe yes, because I believe save DCs are affected by the level of the spell.
Yes, I would say yeah.
So if I chose to cast it at level 4, it would be a higher save DC.
I think this is a dangerous road for me to go on without confirming myself on Pathfinder rules.
I am purely asking to clarify.
Let me go ahead, and I'll get back to you on that one.
Let's get creative. Hi, Legolas. Mwah. Goodbye, Legolas. I'm putting my girl's 18 intelligence to work.
She's so smart. Victor thinks she's so sexy.
Well, we know that. But the reminder's always welcome.
Okay,
Oh,
I see that this is some slight research has revealed that this is actually a topic of huge debate in the Pathfinder First Edition community.
Oh, no.
I'm not surprised.
And because I've already established that yes, you can upcast spells. However, in deference to the people who very staunchly say no, you can't, not at all. I'm going to say that it will use the spell DC of its original level, because I think it's fair to allow you guys to upcast spells, but I think because that is not intended by the system, I will put an asterisk on the power of that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, good to know. I mean, it would still be a 17, but it just could have been a 19, I thought. I had another thing I was gonna ask, but I don't
Hey.
remember.
Beloved.
Oh!
What?
What's the range on a roll you can force with your Invoke Destiny?
Let me check.
While
'Cause we
you
might
check...
be able.
Please,
We
go.
might be able to force him to fail the save.
It also depends on what I roll on my Embrace Destiny. And we
Yes,
can't
sorry,
plan it too
Embrace,
far
not
in
Invoke.
advance.
Yeah.
Because it only lasts 9 rounds.
My boy's yelling for me.
It doesn't specify? Hold on. Let me check this whole text.
While you do that, I was gonna say everyone also should be taking a cure moderate wounds potion, and I think a cure light wounds. I added them into the bag of holding ages ago, and I forgot to like tell people to actually take them.
I've got a potion of Cure Serious Wounds and Cure Moderate Wounds on me. Should I just add another Cure Moderate Wounds?
Yeah, you can also take a light wounds. She's been stocking up on them. That's a thing I've established.
It does not specify, actually. And in my heart of hearts, I would almost certainly have to be able to see him.
I'm gonna say yeah. That's gonna have to be
Okay.
something you can see with your eyes.
Mhm.
That's fine, but I had to ask.
Yeah, that's so weird. That my gut ruling would be, because the way it phrases, at any point during the duration of the spell, you may use that roll for a single ability check, attack roll, initiative check, saving throw, or skill check, using the recorded result in the place of a roll. It feels like fully they forgot a clause that was like that you can see occurring, right? Like that happens in your eyesight.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine. I was kind of assuming that was how it worked, because that's how divination wizards work. You have to be able to see the roll being made. However, it would have been really funny.
I was looking at at the Pathfinder rules, and it seems to be that unless it's written in the spell that you have to have line of sight, that's not a requirement.
Okay.
Because that's what I was thinking. Girly goes on top of the roof and just casts from there if it can reach. If it's not through too much, material or whatever.
Yeah, but the way that the spell is written does not feel complete. Like, I'm gonna be so real looking at the rules.
Yeah,
written.
I
There's
think
no way.
maybe rules as intended for Embrace Destiny were to have it be line of sight, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm just not gonna let you do it without seeing it, because you don't know that is occurring, unless you can see it happening, you don't know it's occurring, so why would you be able to Destiny fuck it, Sorry for saying the phrase Destiny fuck it, but
I myself, the user of the spell, was going to be like, that seems broken.
Yeah. No, that's fair. I was thinking, Girly lets Victor know as soon as she does the thing.
But, just because you know Danae cast a spell doesn't mean you know that spell had an impact somewhere,
Yeah, and that's totally fair.
Mm-hmm.
That's just what we'll go with for our Embrace Destiny ruling, I suppose.
We are in the land of fucking loopholes and bullshit, and I'm trying to find our loopholes.
Bless.
Mm-hmm.
I respect. It is always worth it to ask.
Yeah, exactly.
So who do we want going up with Danela onto the roof?
I mean, Soot could put dog on roof and then Soot on roof.
Yeah, just pop and appear there.
How close do you have to be to summon matches?
It's not
and
very...
how far from you can matches get before he gets dismissed?
So let me see. Oh my god, where's my...
Yeah, the problem with the roof at night plan is getting any, Daniela flying up and over is one thing. Getting anyone physically across the ground is going to be another thing.
So Soot
I mean,
can do 25 feet plus 5 feet per 2 levels. So,
Oh, that's not that far.
but it's still 25
And
feet
how long?
plus 5.
How tall? Soot's short.
How long does
And not
matches
beaten.
last?
What was that?
How long does matches last?
He lasts 1 round per level, so 9 rounds, almost 10.
Okay, so if you're assuming you're gonna have to fly that 100 feet, that like 500 feet, and you're basically going to have to run, but with flying. What's your fly speed?
I am grabbing that right now.
So if I can technically cast matches about 45 feet away from me. And he can be as far as he needs to be away from me. There's no, like, he has to stay within range of me.
I know my girl has a pretty broken fly speed. I'm
Because there is the option of, instead of summoning matches as a dog, summoning him as something a little bit more portable, just to be easier on Daniela, having to fly as fast as she can to actually get to the roof.
Okay, so she can fly at a speed of 60 feet.
Okay.
40 feet if speed is slowed by armor or encumbrance. I assume carrying a Soot would probably encumber her. Is that fair to say?
That would be encumbrance for certain, yes.
For sure. Yeah, exactly. So
But if matches is, say, a cat or perhaps even a second rat, that would not be encumbrance. Yes?
Well,
I think Josie's got you dead to rights on that one. That would not be encumbrance.
I would say that the rat is not encumbrance.
There's no
girl
real...
is used to rat.
There's no real rat stat block here for summon, but I mean, I'd be willing to throw several
hold
rats
on.
at you.
Summon monster.
There's
mean,
like
it would
a
just
giant
be
rat.
for
There's a
getting
dire
on the
rat.
roof, right?
I could him a dire rat.
You could
my
make
thought
him
is
a
something
snake.
Small.
I could.
Yeah.
Oh my god, a
Snake would work.
snake.
He could be a viper. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Multiple vipers, actually. Do you want him and his sisters? 'Cause that's-
Janela with like 7 snakes would also be so sexy. Let's be clear.
I could do 1d4 plus 1 creatures, so you could possibly have 5 snakes.
Oh, 5 snakes also very sexy.
Could also be an electric eel in case anybody's curious.
Yeah. The thing is, he could be a bloody human skeleton.
What level of summon monster do you have, Sid? I'm like so fascinated by the options you have.
I have Summon Monster 4? Yeah,
my
Summon
God.
Monster 4.
You could make him a giant wasp just for fun.
Yep.
I mean,
We
giant
we
wasp
have
would
40
actually
fat
mean that
minutes.
He can
Danae
fly.
would need to carry him because he'd be able to fly under his own.
Yep.
Oh my god.
I do need you all
Horrifying.
to understand that a giant wasp is a large creature.
Yeah, it's
Like,
a large. He's
size
very
category
big.
large.
He's a large
And it's
vermin.
also scary.
Yes.
Terror.
Immune to mind.
Terrorize.
He would be immune to mind altering effects though, or affecting effects.
Classic giant wasp.
Apparently,
I guess.
they're immune to those.
Yeah, because they cause the most psychic damage by purely existing.
Literally though, I fucking hate wasps. Sorry.
He's.
No, it's same. I'm scared of wasps because we had a bad wasp nest when I was growing up.
Very.
I'm the
similar.
bitch with 2 real life pet spiders, and fuck that shit. No.
Yeah, yeah. Spiders are fine. Wasps bad. They're angry and mean and don't do anything nice to us.
Anyway, imagine Matches would be the world's nicest wasp.
Yeah.
Which might
he would
actually
be
be pretty
so
rad.
cute. He'd be so fuzzy
But he'd
and
be
sweet.
humongous.
He'd give you a
I
pinky
think
cake.
perhaps snake, either singular or like up to 5 snakes, might be the strat for Danela get up on to the roof and then soot swap places with.
With Wind Snake.
Like, we would want something small because we don't want Daniela to be weighed down when she's gonna have to be flying fast to cover the ground before she gets fucking noticed. And
I could technically make him an eagle at a first level, so he could fly on his
Yeah?
own. Yeah.
But having multiple snakes means then, if necessary, you could cast the spell again to get off the roof.
Mm-hmm. It's just they would. I think they technically appear in the same area, or can I do it in different places? I think so, right? Yeah.
Oh gosh, hold on. I just closed it.
I mean, they are different creatures, just physically hold them in different squares.
Up to 5 snakes.
I just want to know if they need to be within a certain range of each other. Because I don't think it says.
It appears where you designate and acts immediately on your turn. It appears where you designate.
Okay. So I can designate one on the
So-
ground and...
I'm gonna be real. This is clearly not the intended use case for summon monster, but yeah.
It's special. What can I say?
They are
This
very
is-
well-behaved dogs.
I got that thing on
This
me, and that thing is
is-
matches in his sister's.
This is part of why you wanted us to play Pathfinder, is to see how we would.
I love to break things.
Yeah,
So I can keep a few snakes.
that's true.
The thing is, I want a couple snakes
of
up
this-
top because it would be so funny to rain snakes down on him from above. Psychological
Snake
door.
on roof. Sorry, snakes on
Now,
roof.
keep in mind, the snakes will only be there for 9 rounds.
This is true,
And,
but it's okay.
Which is less than a minute.
Yep.
Yes.
Throw the snakes
Is
in.
And
that
it'll
enough
take
time to get
Daniela
stuff
a
done?
bit. Even if we do this from like the edge or the outer edge just before the dogs start to react, Daniela will basically have to be hauling ass with flight to make it up onto the roof, with time for the snakes to still be there.
Okay, so if it's snakes and if she's not encumbered, then 9 rounds times 60 feet.
That's why. Hold on, I-
540 feet.
That's 540
You-
feet.
you-
so-
Guys,
You
you're
will
forgetting.
just make it with time.
You're forgetting. Soot
and that's when
has
she's
haste.
going from the gate.
Soot does have haste.
Oh my god, hasten her with the snakes.
I can haste her because it's not.
Mason her.
Is it? Hold on. Let me
I-
see. Is it a?
I would like to imagine half of the party watching this exchange happen in horror as these spellcasters go feral.
It's not. It's not a
But also they're
concentration
very hot
spell.
when they're going feral, which is so important.
It's not a concentration spell, so I can haste you. Does it?
Oh my
Wait,
God.
I need to see if it hastes flying effects though.
It's all movement.
It's just it.
Flight is just a movement speed. I don't know why haste wouldn't.
It does, yeah.
Yep.
All of the hasted creatures' modes of movement, including land movement, burrow, climb, fly, and swim, increased by 30
Yep.
feet. So it would be 90-foot fly speed,
Hell yeah.
which well and truly does it because you'd basically need, even without running, which I don't know if is accurate, but the equivalent of dashing, you would get to 540 in 6 rounds, I think. Which still gives a little bit of wiggle room for things.
And this is 1 round per level, so it would last for a little under a minute.
Same
Yeah.
amount of time as the dogs would last.
Yep.
Yeah, you'd basically have the same
54
duration
seconds.
on it as you would have on the snakes.
Yep. What I'd probably do is, as you're dashing, cast the creatures on you while you're going, so we get the longest amount of stuff on you. Let me see Master's Escape. I have to be pretty fucking close, though, to do that. I have to be within like 45 feet of you to be able to switch with them, though.
Hey, question.
Hmm.
Do we have the ability to polymorph Soot and just have Soot be carried that way?
Do we
Does
have
somebody in your party
polymorph?
have polymorph?
Denayla can
Uh.
turn herself into a vermin, but she can't change anyone else.
I'm
Okay.
most likely to have polymorph. Let me see if Cleric has it.
Cause it's like, there's the complicatedness of the summons and like the distance you need to be from the summons. But consider, what if we just turn Soot into a creature? If we have the option.
Soot become rat,
Um.
get tucked in the girly's boobs. He has a great comfy flight.
I do not have polymorph.
God damn.
Tristan's
Wait,
so
I'm
sad
gonna
Alexis
look at
did
my
it.
potions. Maybe I have a potion of something in here. One moment.
There's no way I would have given you a polymorph
I know.
potion. There's no way.
Wait. I have 2 reduced
Hey,
people
Navi.
and potions. I have a reduced
Oh my
person
god, you have
potion.
reduced person.
Yeah.
You have reduced person.
I have it in
Oh
my
my
back
god,
holding.
I
I
did
have
give
2
you
of
that.
them.
Oh
Oh
my god. Oh my god.
Oh no.
How
We're
long?
using
Not-
the potion you gave us.
I have 2 of them.
All the things that I give you that I think you're never gonna have an opportunity to use.
We're bringing out all the big stops here for this.
Reduced.
I'm so laser
dividing
focused
its
on
weight-
absolutely demolishing Octavian.
Dividing
pulling
its
all the
weight by
stops.
8, so that should hopefully reduce you to the point where you're not encumbered.
Oh my
So
god.
Soot is 150 pounds.
Divided by 8 is, I started saying that with a lot of
18
confidence, like, I have to do
pounds.
in my head. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, Denayla can carry 18 pounds Soot. Why not?
That weighs less than her giant pavilion tent,
God.
Oh my
which
god.
I think is 20 pounds.
Okay, I think this is
That's
a good
not even
idea.
a toddler.
This is
That's
not even a toddler.
He's the
God.
size of a cat.
Yeah, a
Technically,
big cat.
your
A large
height,
cat, but a
length,
cat.
and
Chunky cat.
width are halved, but your weight is divided by 8, which is a weird way for that to work.
Mm-hmm. I'm just very light.
That
You just become less dense.
Mm-hmm.
you're like a bird.
Literally
Hello.
become
Bird-
bird on
hello,
roof.
Bird on
Bird
roof.
on roof.
Well, that is often where birds are.
Yep.
But
That's
yes,
true. Less exciting,
Yeah,
but
toddler on a
still
roof.
fun.
Listen.
Well, no, but this is fun because this is a roof that doesn't want birds on it.
Yeah.
oh my
Yes.
god.
Birdless
That's the
roof.
most punk rock.
Sit
thing.
says no. Birdless roof.
Birdless roof is no more.
So no
Fuck you and
birds.
your birdless roof.
I mean, I think if you want bird on the roof, it may have to be Aya.
Yeah.
But she's gonna be less helpful with
He's
the
got
psychological
delicate
warfare.
bones. He can be a bird if he wants. He's got delicate bones.
Oh my god. Okay.
True. He can in fact be a Siamese fireback.
So we don't have. This actually is great. I can haste you and then drink that fucking potion and become lightweight Soot.
And then you guys can fucking zoom.
And then I just carry you.
Yeah. And you just carry me.
Don't
I,
need to worry about
I spider monkey on your back. Or wherever.
She does have wings.
baby
so-
rat.
This is true.
You.
Yeah, I get to be on the what the fuck do they call that?
And that potion will last for a full minute.
Hell yeah. This is a much
Perfect.
better thing. Thank God I looked at my
So the
shit.
biggest problem
Oh
you
my
guys
god,
will
this
have
is great.
The biggest problem you guys are potentially going to deal with is getting back out. But that's...
Listen, we have a chime of opening. It'll be okay.
How do we? Because
Unfortunately.
Denayla can just fly again.
Yeah. And don't we have 2 potions of reduced person?
Yes, there's 2.
Oh
my God,
Do
I
we
need
want?
to.
Do we want 2
Oh
people
my
on the
god.
roof?
Oh my god. Guys.
2 people on roof?
We also have a potion of invisibility.
That might be worth Denayla downing.
To be
At
fair,
least for the
to be
fly
fair,
in.
I also would like to make the suggestion that we hold some of these resources back to get the rest
For
of
the
the
actual
party
heisting.
within 500 feet for the mirror plan, right? Because if we could, like,
Yes.
for example, shrink Soot down again the next day to carry him into 500 feet, you know, like,
I mean, we can also we have a significant amount of money right now. We could possibly purchase potions.
We could
we could
see if
purchase
they
more
have
potions.
any.
This isn't like a tomorrow plan.
No, yeah, that's fair. I just was also like, the invisibility potion would also be very helpful during the actual, like, heist, though. Like,
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm thinking about
Yeah.
invisibility for the heist itself.
We did use a potion of invisibility at one point, but I think that other one is in our stuff, right? Like the...
Yeah, I'm looking at the bags right now.
Okay, cool. Did we want to have two people with Danela on the roof, or do we want to save that other reduced person?
I feel
I
like
think just the buddy system would be better.
Yeah.
I would give my note that Garvel does have a way to escape. It could chuck me 2 miles away.
Amazing.
Okay.
That's not
That's good.
ideal.
No, but Shadow
But it'd
Walk
be
is
like a
very
40-minute walk if he's walking slowly.
Yeah,
You
that's
can
like,
figure
I'm
it
just
out.
like, it's Shadow.
But that actually puts you, because it was about, that puts you about halfway between the town and the manor.
If he goes the
Sure.
right direction.
I know.
Who and any creature
that's-
you touch.
No, I can only take myself.
No,
It's a specified
he doesn't
thing.
have the fetchling thing that lets him take other people with him.
Yeah.
I am well familiar with Shadow Walk.
Listen, I should have, yet I didn't, because it was my first Pathfinder character.
Look, the only reason I even did it for Renza is because I didn't particularly like the initial option that it gave, that it replaces. So I was like, let's find something that replaces this. And Shadow Guide was the only one that didn't, that like, passed the vibe check.
Yeah, like, that's the thing. I did a replacement, but it was for other things.
Guys,
Yeah.
I'm looking through more of my stuff. I have a key of lock jamming also.
Okay.
Oh, that's why you have memory lapse.
Let me
Yep.
see.
But still, girly can fly.
Yeah.
She can fly for 9 minutes a day, and we're thinking about the flight to and perhaps from just being a minute, so. PK, this is a lesson I think all
horror
of DS must
in
learn.
the background.
I'm
What was
just
that?
learning a lot right now.
I'm
The
just
PK's horror in the background.
I'm just thinking we lock jam Octavian into his room so they can't open the door. Cause what the thing is it's a key that fills up all open spaces within, creating a solid piece of metal, making it impossible to unlock even with magic.
Wait, what is this? Where
A
did
key,
this
of
come
lock
a
from?
jamming.
key of lock jamming. I got it like very early on in the very beginning of game because it's in the very beginning of my notes.
Then we could do this as the night.
As a precaution, we can do this. So if we all end up in there with Octavian, nobody else could get in until they break the door down.
I was gonna say, like, if we do want to do this under the cover of night, oh my god.
Uh-huh.
Which we thought was the worst option.
Man.
Just trap You're locked in here with us, Octavian.
Yep. I feel so bad for you, PK. I'm sorry. It's all coming to a head. We'll use the items now, and then you can be safe later.
Then we don't have access to them later.
Yeah. We've
So
waited.
true.
We've waited like 3 years to use these items.
Like, that's the thing. Like, it comes to a point where you hoard enough resources that, like, it has to. Like, it just has to. Like,
Well, I think I just keep giving you guys shit because you do never use it. So I'm like, man, they don't have any magic items. I better give them some magic items, and then I just keep chucking magic items at you. And then, well, here I am in 2025.
We are quite literally resourceful.
It's quite literally resourceful.
Full of resources.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We also have Dust of Tracelessness. I forgot about that.
Okay. Wait, Dust of Tracelessness might actually solve one of the other problems. Can you send me the text of the Dust of Tracelessness for a second?
Yeah, I'll just send the link.
Thank you kindly.
Causes evidence of the passage of as many as a dozen men and horses to be obliterated for 250 feet back into the distance. Results of the dust are instantaneous. No magical aura lingers afterward from the use of this dust.
Okay.
Interesting.
Make sure nobody knows we were on the roof, at least.
Survival checks made to track a quarry across an area affected by this dust have a DC 20 higher than normal. Which implies that it could fuck with the dogs.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm.
That actually might solve one of the problems. For potential other avenues of
Getting in.
We got that
I
from
love-
Mr. Soggy.
I love how carefully we're planning this.
It's important.
You think Victor
Yeah.
wouldn't want us to plan
No.
this?
No. That's not what I'm getting at. What I'm getting at is the fact that we are turning this into a whole heist movie situation.
As if it could ever have been anything else.
I do like this misty spell plan that involves the night before setup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I do think one of the things we will want to do before we commit to that is to get a hold of the courier and figure out the details of that
Yeah.
schedule.
Oh yeah. We want to look at all the angles first.
Yeah.
And then we go.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
For Danela to throw herself at the roof of this building, Danela's good back here. It has to be pretty set.
Yep.
Yeah.
Chime of opening.
Uh-huh. I can open locked
What's
doors
that?
with that. Up to 10 times because it's brand new, I'm assuming?
It is brand new, yeah.
Okay.
Imagine if Navi gave you a
Slightly
I
Yeah,
used.
used chime bolting.
She just didn't tell me. It's okay. I understand.
Okay, so we can potentially use that for some of the...
Yeah. The thing is, it does make an
Okay.
audible noise, so as long as it's like, I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait.
The one problem with if we do the prank is it does mean that everyone is going to be freaking the fuck out if he suddenly takes ill with...
With stab wounds?
Yes!
I just
I
he
was
needs,
trying to
he
get-
needs to be tormented.
Yeah, and the thing is,
Yes!
they're gonna
No.
raise security, and we're not gonna know how they're working after that because they're
Yeah,
gonna be on
the,
high
the,
alert.
the one problem with the prank is, unless we kill him with the prank, it's going to severely escalate the security measures.
I just think it would be so funny if he just ended up with a bunch of rats in his room. Like, if I got close enough, I could just, like, put a bunch of animals in there.
Danaela can
Ah,
turn
yes,
into
the
a
Nick
rat and
method.
also send her rat in as a watchful animal.
I wouldn't want Danela's rat to get hurt.
No, that's so fair.
My doggies are real doggies / animals, but
Winston-
they don't
Winston's a
die
good-
forever. They come back.
Yeah,
The
no.
thing is, we can always just like set up, the prank and not actually stab Victor until later.
So true. We could leave the manor and then stab him, right?
Yeah.
Technically, yeah.
Just spook him. Make him think he's like hallucinating because he's been up too late, too
Yeah.
long.
That'd be so good. Oh my god.
Dust of tracelessness are steps on the roof. What are the downsides? Like, we're psyching him out.
The thing is,
Also, sorry, we could also set up the mirror. Well,
we could pick a mirror.
yeah, we could scope out one. Because it's one that she holds in her hand. It doesn't. I keep thinking it has to be a specific one that we choose, but it's not.
Okay.
Takes ill with stab wounds.
We also actually one thing we should do, particularly with possibility of roof plan or whatever this is gonna look like, make sure that whatever mirror we're planning on coming out of is uncovered.
Uh-huh.
Because I'm looking at the component of mirror hideaway, and it's like, oh, we need to make sure because mirror transport works as mirror hideaway, but
I really wish I could suggest these people to just walk away so we could have one last person not in the area, but the thing is, suggestion won't last forever. It only lasts for 9 hours.
Only lasts for 9 hours.
1 hour per... Oh, wait.
9
yes.
hours is a lot of wiggle room we can use.
Yeah, but it has
If we
to
do
work
this,
the first
okay.
time.
If Octavian's about to go to bed, if it's like 2:30 in the morning, 9 hours from that is 11 a.m. 11:30.
Mm-hmm.
And then they'd have to walk back.
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah?
I could suggest them to take a horse for half the ride and then walk.
That's so funny. Yeah, take a ride with a horse and then walk.
You know, I think I need a break.
If we make that our bit, PK.
The thing is, if it doesn't sound like it's like a manageable like thing, like reasonable, there's like a penalty for like they have more will against it. So me telling them to just fuck off might be like, well, I have a job to do.
Tell them to take a vacation or ask them to deliver this. Suggest that they deliver this item several hours away.
Man. See, there's like an 80% chance of that not working because PK has had several people suggested upon in the last several times and had bad luck. But these people are probably a little bit better in their will saves against magic of my kind. Enchantment
That's so fair.
specifically.
Victor Oceaning her way into her own house is so fucking funny.
Yes! Yes!
Can I just ask what occupational health and safety is taking place in Adderweed Manor?
I don't know, and that's why I don't think it's ever come up before. But the option of Victor oceaning her way into her own house has just occurred to me, and it's brilliantly funny.
You gotta check
Listen,
out
those
the
roses called
kitchens.
regulation.
Hi,
Could
we've got
also
a
be
hi,
progressive
we've unfortunately
life
had a little bit of a
insurance.
food recall with some of these.
What do you think that? Do you
We're
think
with
that
the
there are
FDA.
food recalls in this place?
They're
Look,
with the
Look, it
FDA.
was not an actual suggestion. It was the first thing that came to my brain.
Good God.
Look.
All right. I do love it. I do. I'm being silly. I will say planning can of course continue in character and out of character. Is there anything that folks want to do specifically in character sort of over the course of this day, the 18th? We won't end the 18th at this session. We'll come back and I will, even if I have just like a shitty floor plan that I have drawn with pen and paper, hopefully I will have a Minecraft house for you guys. But I will do my very best to have that next week because I know that it's hard for you guys to do your things if you don't have that. So I will work really hard on that over the course of the week. Is there anything that people are wanting to specifically do, say, or address in character during over the course of this planning, discussion, etc. time?
Yes, true. This is something we can do outside of active session. I mean, we know for sure we want to scope out this Meadow person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That will probably be next week at this point.
Yeah,
Yeah, just let me know who is interested in going to find Meadow so I can make notes for next week.
Definitely Danela.
Mhm.
Victor is.
Okay, Victor and Danela are interested in the Meadow thing.
I
needs to,
probably shouldn't
catch
be
their
involved because
vibe.
Meadow sounds like the kind of pseudonym a Fae would give.
Mhm. I mean,
And
do we just want it to be gal pals, or I don't know if we need multiple people, because what if she's like Tattles on the Manor? I'm kind of
Both of the gal pals will be disguised, crucially.
Yeah, because Sid doesn't have disguise, so he won't be necessarily a good help there, and he's pretty noticeable.
In a face that has not been seen around town, ideally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, PK, is this the time?
At the time?
For one of the faces I sent you.
Ah,
That would be very funny.
I mean, I think it would be great.
I think that would be an ideal time.
I think that's a great choice. You know, do whatever. As long as you have a visual reference ready so that everybody, you know, knows what
yes.
that will look like, I would say.
Yeah.
I did send
Just
in,
because otherwise they might not know.
I did send in Sid's chat a thought I had for him to do
Oh,
something
shoot.
today, but it doesn't have to be today because
I am so sorry. You sent
No,
that
you're
over an hour
fine.
ago.
we were
I
busy
missed that.
discussing stuff, so I didn't even need to see it. So
Okay.
it can
all right,
be an
we
out
will-
of thing if you'd like. So
We can also totally do that next session as well.
Mhm.
That can be what is up to while other folks are trying to find Meadow and chat with them.
Mhm,
Anything else? Any other conversations that are trying to be had, or specific notes and discussions that want to be had this evening or this day? It's in the afternoon today, actually, currently.
Fern has like a couple questions for Victor related to plans, but I don't know how long that would end up taking.
I mean, I am not in a super big rush currently. If you're like, let's do it next session, that is also totally fine. We can start with that next session.
I mean, we're just getting late, and I don't want to keep you up past your bedtime.
It's 10:50.
Mhm.
Look, the amount that I be staying up late these days because I don't have real school to worry about. It's just a fake school. Don't even worry about it. Thank you for thinking of me, though.
I think it's more just, is there anything that needs to actively be done during session before we just get lost in this planning for another hour?
Yes, if people want to have like an in-character session-related thing to close the session, that would be like, so the Fern and Victor conversation could be the last thing we do for the evening, and then you guys can plan independently over the week, and I will get you guys floor plans next week.
Sounds good to me. Funny a little conversation to have.
No.
It can also happen next week if you'd rather.
It was. I didn't mean it as like a one-on-one. I meant it as like part of the big party planning conversation.
Yeah, totally.
okay.
So just do it like that then. The whole party is there.
Yes.
Spotlight suddenly on Nocturne.
Maybe we do it next session.
Okay.
Also works. Alright. In that case, gang, we shall do any last things that y'all want to do, or are we feeling good about the place where we're at? Next session we can sort of wrap up in character the party planning conversation, and then we'll split off into doing various tasks that you guys had discussed.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Alrighty, then that
I would
is
like
what...
I was just gonna say, if anyone wants to stay around and chat after, we can continue this.
Yeah.
Yes,
I'm willing to
absolutely.
chat.
Feel free to continue your planning. But we'll call official session there. Thank you guys
Alright.
so much for playing. Thank you for having a good party time. And
Thank you.
yeah, gaming.
And
for
doing
games.
psychological warfare by right of mischief.
Yes. So we're just silly, goofy guys.
You're just silly, goofy guys. Yeah.
I hope we
yeah.
make you proud. Okay.
I'm so
Yeah.
proud. I really am. Truly, it's a lovely thing to have players who use magic items once in a while.
I was gonna say that are invested enough.